Hello, my name is Kessia Mariam Thomas, and my student ID is 35117059. And this is my final project for the unit ICT171 Cloud Server Project for Introduction to Server Environments and Architectures. In this project, the aim was to design and deploy a cloud hosted web server using Microsoft Azure's Infrastructure as a Service, also known as IaaS. The main aim of this project was to build a fully functional Linux based server in the cloud, configure it manually, and host a website using the web server technologies such as Nginx, which I use personally. The project also required implementing domain name configuration, such secure HTTPS encryption and version control using Git and GitHub. To begin with, I created a virtual machine with the help of Microsoft Azure using the lab support that was given in the earlier weeks during the semester. This virtual machine runs in Ubuntu Server 24.04, which serves as the operating system for my cloud server. This VM was configured using a public IP address, allowing remote access through SSH. And once the server was deployed, I connected it using Secure Shell or SSH from my local machine. And this allowed me to manage the server remotely and perform all the configuration tasks that was necessary. The next step was installing and configuring the Nginx web server, and it is responsible for handling the HTTP requests and serving the web pages to actual users. And I installed it using the Ubuntu package manager and verified that it was running using system control commands. And once the web server was set up, I deployed my website files to the said server. And these files included the HTML for structure, CSS for styling, and JavaScript for sort of interactivity. And these files are stored in default Nginx root directory, which allows them to be publicly accessible through a browser. And to maintain proper development throughout and to sort of keep on the documentation, I used Git and GitHub for version control. And this allowed me to track the changes and progress that I made throughout the span of this project and to maintain backups in case if something goes wrong. Another key part of this project was getting a domain name configured for the website. I configured a DNS record that points to my custom domain name to the Azure's public IP address. This allows the users to easily access the website that I've made rather than memorizing an entire IP address. To improve the security, I also implemented HTTPS encryption using Let's Encrypt and Certbot. This ensures that all communication between the user's browser and the server is encrypted, protecting data from being lost and improves the trust of the users who visits the website. I also created a custom server monitoring script using Bash. This script displays all the important information such as uptime, memory usage, disk usage, and the system status as well. It demonstrates basic Linux system administration and monitoring capabilities as well. And this project overall was a great point of learning for me. It helped me to implement a lot of stuff that I've learned throughout the semester, and it helped me develop my practical skills when it comes to cloud computing, Linux server administration, networking, web hosting configuration, and also some basic cybersecurity fundamentals as well. It also sort of strengthened my understanding of how the real world web servers are deployed and maintained in production environments. In conclusion, this project demonstrates a complete end-to-end cloud deployment workflow using Microsoft Azure, Ubuntu Server, Nginx, GitHub, DNS configuration and SSL security. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.